the About Last Night podcast, you slippery little son of a bitch. About last night.
Welcome back to the show. Adam Ray here. About Last Night podcast is the name of the show. Click here and subscribe to the program if you haven't already. Click here and subscribe to the Adam Ray YouTube channel, youtube.com/AdamRay.Comedy. It's where you get all the stand-up, all the Dr. Phil lives, all the goodies, other new pieces of content that are coming out. We're stacking the deck and the slate for 2025. There's a lot of new, fun side projects that I'll be putting out on YouTube, as well as AdamRay.Live, which has just launched. If you haven't seen already, we are live streaming the Dr. Phil Live show on Tuesday, February 4th. This Tuesday with Teddy Swims. You know, I lose control. He sings it way better. Mark Maron, Jimmy O Yang, and just announced Johnny Knoxville, as well as huge surprise guests. This show is going to be wild. It sold out months ago, so we decided to live stream it so that we could spread the wealth to the rest of the world and you know, just allow people to see the show that don't get a chance to see it live. And obviously, you guys know the fires have been swooping through and making life tough for a lot of people. Homes have been destroyed. Lives have been destroyed. It's fucking so tragic. So you want to give back. You want to do something, right? I feel like, especially in a place where you live, if you're affected like I am by it, I know way too many people that lost everything. So we are giving a huge portion of the show to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. And if you want to donate, we will put a link up, I think, right here or in the description as well. Someone's definitely going to fucking put something in when I did that, doing that, like some creepy gynecologist. That's Tuesday, February 4th. AdamRay.Live is where you get your ticket to watch the Dr. Phil live from the comfort of your own home. Mark Maron, Johnny Knoxville, Jimmy O Yang, Teddy Swims, and some surprises that are going to blow your mind. All the Dr. Phil Live shows, of course, are at AdamRay.Comedy.com. We've got 2 in Denver, February 13th and 14th, Valentine's Day weekend. And then Milwaukee, February 28th, Riverside Theater. And then March, we have 8 shows. I mean, Detroit, Toronto, Minnesota, Chicago, Atlanta, Boston, and Dallas. And it's a lot, but I'm excited. No complaints out of me. No complaints because I'm in L.A., man, a city where you dream big. You dream big. This city is fueled by people that come here with passion, the willingness to take a chance on themselves, and this fearlessness of like, I don't know what's going to happen, and I kind of love it. You know, the idea of like, dude, I could book a series regular on a show with, you know, Harrison Ford and Jaleel White. I could get a house in the hills and have a mansion overlooking the Hollywood sign and a screening room and a hot tub in my bathtub and a shower in my bathtub and people that want to take baths that I don't even know. And Guy Fieri hits me up on Facebook because he just wants to cook in my kitchen because he's like, I love your grills. I don't know who that was, but it's Guy Fieri, and he's there, and you're living life, and you're looking at your view, and a hawk flies over, and a hawk waves and gives you the fucking salute, you know, and the opposite Elon, and you're living life, and things are going the way it should. But that's one version of the LA dream. The other version is things aren't working out, you know? You fucking not going according to plan. You're not booking anything. You got fired from your barista job at Coffee Bean. You start an OnlyFans to sell pictures of your feet to perverts in the Midwest for $5 a toe. You know what I'm saying? Just to afford a studio apartment in Los Feliz where your 2 best friends are a couple of homeless guys that loiter outside your place. One of them's breastfeeding a stuffed animal. The other one's screaming at the other guy, what are you drinking, Brian? And his response is, pizza, bitch. That's your life too. 2 versions of Hollywood, but you live it, you love it, and you learn from it. Anyway, happy holidays. What holiday's coming up? Valentine's Day. That's the next one. Valentine's Day is the next holiday. So get your candies, get your flowers. Oh my. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's the corporate machine has stepped in and made stuffed animals and flowers and candy a bigger deal than they usually are. But hey, man, it's what it is. We do Halloween. We dress up for Halloween. We buy our significant others bullshit for Valentine's Day. Not that should be the only day that you show them love and affection, but I definitely, famously, I gave a girl in 5th grade flowers, candy, and a stuffed animal. I walked into the other room in 5th grade, her classroom, before school started. I biked to school with my chocolates, flowers, and stuffed animal in my backpack, shoved in there. I think I held the flowers while I biked with one hand, so I'm risking my life for her. I will not say her full name. You know what I'm going to say? It. We'll bleep it out. Maybe don't bleep it. Bleep it. She's now married to a cop. But she just, man, she shot me down. I got there early. I got to like 20 minutes before class started so that I could collect my thoughts, cover up a few of the spaces in the C's candy box where I had, unfortunately, fat kid, eaten some of the chocolates. Couldn't help myself, didn't help myself, and then helped myself. So I needed to make sure that this package was prepared and handed off without any sort of missteps. So I walk over to her class. She's putting her coat away, hanging it up in the closet, putting her backpack under her desk. I was like, hey, here's Happy Valentine's Day. And she was like, I don't want that. Without even skipping a beat. I don't want that. Almost like she knew, almost like somebody had told her, hey, just so you know, the fat Jew in Miss Greenland's class is coming over with some goodies. Doesn't look edible. The flowers look like they're dead. The stuffed animal looks like he's been Me Too'd. And the chocolates look eaten. But passed it off. She said no. I think I said, cool, more food for me or something. Ugh, which is even sadder. So my point being, it's the thought that counts. Go out of your way. Go out of your way. Step out of your comfort zone and go out of your way. These are two things I think everyone can subscribe and apply to their life that allows you to go, man, I grew a little bit today as a person. I grew a little bit as a person last night in between the thighs because I met Steven Tyler. Yeah, you look like a lady. Sweet emotion. Janie's got a gun. I thought about singing that because you watched the show. We did the Steven Tyler benefit. Janie's got a fund. Come on. Oh, you're not performing for Steven Tyler, let alone Steven Tyler's foundation called Janie's Got a Fund? We love a good play on word foundation. So the Comedy Store, Dean Del Rey put it together. It was Dean Del Rey, Kevin Christie, Ian Edwards, Bobby Lee, Tiffany Haddish, myself, and Bill Burr. Wow, what a lineup. Comedy Store main room. It's a charity event, so obviously people are a little... It was a good room, and it's still a comedy club. You can do charity events where the people are there, and they're ready to have dinner, and they don't really know comedy's coming, or they do know comedy's coming, but they're in those shitty ballroom, big circular tables where they just are all at a great angle to look at somebody across the table and go, "Whoa, holy shit, what this fucking guy." So we didn't have that. We had Comedy Store environment for the show, and everybody ripped, and it was a great time. And Steven Tyler came out and put out his cool mic stand at the front with all his handkerchiefs or scarves around it, and that was cool. Just meeting him was cool, man. Mrs. Doubtfire is one of my favorite movies of all time, and I got way into Aerosmith after that because I love that song so much. Dude looks like a lady, and then I just went down a rabbit hole. But dude, what a rock star. 76 years old. 76. I did a joke about how 78, we got to get over people thinking 78 is like a great age that you can accomplish a lot, because I'm like, look at Trump, he's 78, and even Biden's 81, and people think 78 is like you're in your prime. I go, talk about my dad being 78, and I was like, I would never vote for my dad for everything and for anything except for coolest, guy in the assisted living home, Shout out to my dad. I love you. My dad's doing great, by the way. Working hard, post-stroke, getting his body right, his mind right. He's the hit of his facility. Everybody loves him. He's charismatic and fun and goofy. And shout out to my dad. He's crushing it. But yeah, fun to be around rock stars. Zach Brown was there. Big fan of that guy. Chummed it up. Might see him. What am I, Irish? You might see him. Might see him on a future Dr. Phil Live on the road. Stay tuned. Cool ass guy. Of course, Marcus King was there. You've seen him. If you're a fan of music, you know who he is. He's just one of the best out there. And he's been on a lot of the Kill Tony Arena shows. Josh from Queen of the Stones Age was there. Running into Josh was so fucking cool because he was at the very first Dr. Phil Live with Bill Burr at the Comedy Store. What was that, September 3rd or something like that? a year and a half ago. Josh was there, and I remember he came and we met and we had a great time and we chummed it up and he was like, so what is this? And he even told me last night, he's like, I remember Burr being like, yeah, I'm gonna go do Adam Ray's Dr. Phil. I don't even know what it is. We're just gonna fuck around. He's playing Dr. Phil, and it should be fun though. And then we had a great time. Bill came back a second time. We'll be coming back a third time to pull off the DP hat trick. But Josh was like, dude, it's wild what the show has turned into since then. I go, bro, totally. I had no plans, and I've said this before, of the show growing into this, man. And that's a big thank you to all you guys for enjoying it and sharing it and wanting to participate in the online and now the live shows, man. We are selling these tickets wild. Again, AdamRay.Comedy.com for all the Phil theater shows on the road. We added Reno, Pittsburgh, and Atlantic City, by the way. If you live, we tried to, again, hit a few more spots, East Coast, Midwest, West Coast. So Reno, Atlantic City, and Pittsburgh have been added. I think it's June 19th for Pittsburgh at Heinz Hall, June 21st in Atlantic City, and I think July 12th in Reno at the Grand Sierra Resort. AdamRay.Comedy.com for all those tickets. Steven Tyler, man. Wow. I got nervous for the show and meeting him. I get nervous around parking attendants, TSA, and rock stars. TSA, because they're going to, hey, man, can I use the back of my hand or my mouth? Like, wait, what? Do you want to go to a private room? No, I trust you in front of my friends and family. What do you need a private room for? Here's how you can get out of TSA getting too handsy. Close your eyes as soon as they put that glove on or get anywhere near your groin. This goes for the fellas because it's mostly guys that do the pat down. So if you're a woman, don't do this because it'll create an issue. If you're a guy, as soon as they get close, because a lot of guys are homophobic out there, close your eyes, open your stance even more, and go, oh, I can't wait. Yes. Oh, do what you got to do. It's just you, me, and God. And they'll probably allow you to walk through without putting your laptop in the bin. The Comedy Store, just filled with wild nights like that. I'm going to the Comedy Store tonight. Jelly Roll is meeting me after my show with his crew to hang out at the Comedy Store and have a Hollywood night. Speaking of Hollywood nights, Jelly Roll crushed it at the Fire Aid concert. I don't know if you watched that last night. In the Hollywood nights, in the Hollywood hills, and we're looking for something, and to find the thrills. Dude, Jelly Roll ripped that, dude. It was, to sing an LA song in LA is fucking as cool as it gets. He's slimming down, too. He looks good. Can't be throwing fat jokes around Jelly Roll anymore. Guy is slim and trim, moving and shaking. That's awesome. All right, let me set the scene for you. It's Saturday morning, and you're on a mission to have the perfect day. You got your coffee, you got your dog or your cat or your ferret, who, by the way, is living his or her best life. And they're wagging their tail or their face or they're taking a shit and they're ready for an adventure. The problem is your shorts aren't cutting it. They're stiff, they're uncomfortable, they're definitely not made for both lounging and being active. So you level up with Chubbies. That's what I've done with my life, and let me tell you, it's like a whole new world. I'm Aladdin up on that magic carpet and pubes, no pun intended. I threw on my classic line swim trunks. Yeah, swim trunks, because Chubbies makes them so versatile, you don't need water to enjoy them. These shorts are lightweight, stretchy, and come with a built-in liner that's basically the MVP of comfort. They hit the park, run around a bit, stop by a cafe. True story, someone asked me where I got my shorts. I said, these are Chubbies, and let's not forget, they're everywhere. Okay, they're everywhere pants. I wear them casually to a dinner or a comedy club. The other night, I was just chilling on the street looking for some hobos to make friends with. Look, the elastic waistband is magic. These pants move with you, whether you're crushing a travel day, lounging on the couch, or in my case, on stage or pretending to be more productive than I am. Chubbies is here to help. Take on 2025 and make it a better start to the best year of your life, all right? For a limited time, our friends at Chubbies right now are giving my listeners, ALN, 20% off with the promo code ALN at checkout, chubbyshorts.com. That's 20% off your order, promo code ALN. Support the show. Tell them we sent you. No matter where you are, Chubbies has the gear to keep you comfy and looking your best. We'll keep it right here. You'd like to see that. But yeah, tonight is Laugh Factory Improv Comedy Store. And then tomorrow I go out to Seattle just to do a quick thing. And then Monday I'm traveling for another quick thing. And then Tuesday, Dr. Phil Live, which we're live streaming at AdamRay.Live. Get your tickets there. Big portion of the proceeds go to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. Have I said it? Yes, I'll say it again. Johnny Knoxville, Mark Mayer, and Jimmy O. Yang, Teddy Swims, and huge surprise guests. February 4th, AdamRay.Live for the Dr. Phil live stream. Man, thanks for all the cool messages after the NFL Fox Sunday promo. I don't know if you guys saw, but shout out to my buddies Dave Strumpf and Norm Sousa. They hit me up and said, do you want to do we came up with a cool Dr. Philly pregame sketch for the NFC Championship game between the Eagles and Commanders. And I got up into the Phil makeup and did a quick 50-second promo that played before. It was fun, man. And being collaborative with in a space like that is so cool. And Norm crushed it. He was so receptive to me adding stuff, and he added stuff. And it's great. It's up on my Instagram if you haven't seen it. But it was cool, man. I got a lot of love from that.
The strength is inside of me. Oh, hey, Dr. Philly here. Go Birds. You know, self-help books are all the rage on NFL sidelines. So I figured I'd capitalize financially. Saquon Barkley can't put this bad boy down. Catcher with the thighs. How the quad god made the Quaker City quake. Couple of holiday hammies below the belt. Don't cancel me. For some of the other teams I wrote.
Hey, I was reading that.
Finders Keepers, commanding your destiny. A step-by-step guide to turning your franchise around. It's basically one step. You just draft Jaden Daniels and then, let him cook. I'll sign it for you after the show. Back to you guys. Kurt, Jimmy, Terry, Howie, Mike, Gronk, Bob, Gary. How many guys do you need to pick a football winner?
Comedian Adam Ray is Dr. Philly. He is spot on. He's also on tour right now, and his special Dr. Phil Unleashed is currently on Netflix.
My mom and stepdad were freaking the fuck out. Got hit up by some athletes about it. Pretty cool. Super Bowl is next week. I'm going down there to do a big show with Bert Kreischer, Tony Hinchcliffe, and Nikki Glazer at the Uno Arena. Get tickets for that, by the way. Uno Arena in New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Everyone is freaking out about the refs. This will never not be a thing. NFL refs will never not be controversial. And it's like TMZ. They're never not going to, hey, Kim Kardashian, do you queef? Hey, Tony Robbins, do you eat beef? Hey, Tobey Maguire, do you have a Christmas wreath? Have you seen the Great Barrier Reef? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things you can always count on. And the NFL, as much as you love it, it's not fair. It's a great metaphor for life, dude. You're like, dude, our team was the better team. Well, they lost. Why'd they lose? The Bills got fucked on some calls. There's no question about that. But the Chiefs are the better team, man. They know how to win. Mahomes, Kelsey, the defense, man, they just stepped up and took care of business. But it should be a fun Super Bowl, man. T. Swift is bringing in a lot of people. The Chiefs are bringing in a lot of people. So are the Eagles, right? It's a matchup that we've seen already. I don't know. It's going to be fun. Yeah, everyone watches the Super Bowl. I think my boy Adam Devine's got a Super Bowl commercial. I'm excited for the commercials. I love the commercials, dude. We got to find a cool bar. If you got any bar recommendations in New Orleans, we are not going to the game because I'm not going to sell my kidney to go. But if you want to invite me to your press box, bing, I'll go. Super Bowls are fun. I've only been to one, Broncos Seahawks in 2013, and it was wild. It was a good time. But it's way more fun if you got some investment in the team that you're going to see. And I'm rooting for the Chiefs. I want to see that three-peat. Kelsey's a homie, and it's history in the making. Why don't you want to see that? And there's that awesome rumor going around that Travis is going to, if he wins, retire, and then propose. Does it happen? Will it happen? Tune in next Sunday to find out on Fox. What if promo guys were just that fucking, just tune into that Super Bowl? You're like, this voice doesn't match. 10 minutes. All right, guys. I got to wrap this up. This is a short one today. What else? I got to go to the Laugh Factory. Gave you the update on my dad. My mom is having surgery. Say a prayer for my mom. What else? Elon Musk. Do we talk about that? I mean, let's save that for next week. Oh, and I wanted to hit some just topical news out there. Well, that's about it for now. Arizona, big shout out to you guys. Stand Up Live, 4 sold-out shows. That was 2,300 tickets last weekend. First time selling out to Stand Up Live. I've done probably 20 gigs there, and this was the first time selling out all 4. God bless you. Mazel, I love you. L'chaim. Cal Raleigh and Brian Wu, 2 of my favorite Mariners, came out. A lot of fam and friends came out. It was just fun. That's a great club, an amazing staff. Stand Up Live is one of the best clubs in the country. From the staff to the ambiance to the hang, and then the showroom. You want the showroom to be great. Audio's good. Lights are good. Food's great. Service, they're on it, man. You're fired up. Makes it easy to do your job, and that's all you want. You know what I'm saying? So shout out. Is it hot as fuck there in the summer? Yeah. Do the meth heads get methier? Yeah. Also, shout out to my boy Teddy, who runs Chico Mallow, Ren and Wolf, and they open a place called Carry On in Arizona that is a like old 70s like private jet experience. It's like a bar experience, private bar experience. You book your flights, your 90-minute flight, and you get to sit and drink cocktails and you feel they got simulators on the window, so it looks like you're taking off and you go through turbulence and you land. I do all the voiceover of the flight attendants and the pilots, and it's awesome. I'm honored to be a part of it. It's called Carry On. If you're ever in downtown Phoenix, go to it. And if you're ever on the internet, go to AdamRay.Comedy.com for all my stand-up dates and my Dr. Phil Live dates. Philly, I'll be at the Philly Punchline March 20th through the 22nd. We just added a Thursday late show because all the other shows are about sold out. And then, of course, 8 Dr. Phil Live shows in March. Come out and see your boy. We have just locked in a big fall stand-up tour, going to a lot of new cities, Kansas City, Raleigh, North Carolina, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We're hitting them all. AdamRay.Comedy.com for all that. Again, AdamRay.Live for the Dr. Phil live stream Tuesday, February 4th. Big chunk of change going to the Los Angeles Fire Department Foundation. Teddy Swims, Mark Mayer, and Johnny Knoxville, and Jimmy O. Yang, and more. Tuesday, February 4th. AdamRay.Live. I think that's it. Enjoy the fuck out of your weekend. Sorry for the late episode. Life is getting a little wackadoo. One of my dogs got sick this weekend. I had diarrhea. Tomato, Ray Romano. I love you guys. Be good to yourselves, and I'll see you next week.